Hey folks, today is March 30th. It's currently 8:54 in the morning. As you guys can see here, we have a buying zone right here. We also have this selling zone, so we're kind of sandwiched in between the two. Gonna have to wait and see which way the market decides to push, up or down. So far it's been pushing up this morning since about 6 a.m. or so. The vendor did release a update to the Nodetrader system. I haven't applied it yet. I'm waiting to see what it looks like on his charts and see if it's something I feel like I need to apply here. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and I'll be back with you guys in our first setup. Alright folks, we have an interesting opportunity approaching here that I'm going to go ahead and get set up for.
Order pending.
As you guys can see, we have a sell zone. We have the low volume node right here, and then we also have this reversal point, and it's very rare that they all line up like this. So we're going to see if the market's able to get up to our entry here. I've seen this happen a few times, and every time I've seen it happen, it results in a nice win. We got a lower low right here, which is a good thing. So now if the market comes up, we should be all clear to take a nice trade, and hopefully it'll end up a nice trade. Just have to wait and see. Alright, be back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, we just got our order filled here, so we'll see whether or not it's profitable or not here. Got entered at 42, so first take profit is going to be at 32. We'll see if this reversal point holds or not. There's a lot of resistance at this level, so hopefully it'll hold and push us back down to this level here, right above this buying zone. I know we're going to have a little bit of support right here, but I'm hoping we'll be able to get down to at least this
Target filled.
48.34 level, and there it is right there. I place my stop right there, 3 ticks behind our entry price, and also right behind this low volume node. And this right here is another bounce point. So it's possible the market's going to have some trouble right here. So we'll do that like that. You can see on the 2-minute right here, our high volume node is at 48.10. So that's down here. I could take off 2 at this level instead of the 1 and then just leave 1 on to run, but I'm just going to try something a little different today. And again, that's not even saying that the market's going to continue pushing down. We might not be able to get down through this level. I'm just hoping this will hold here. Alright, we're back at break even now, and it looks like the market's going to continue pushing up here, which is perfectly fine.
Stop filled.
I wonder if placing my stop behind this reversal point would have helped. Nope. Market wanted to go up, so I'm glad I did that the way I did it. But as you guys did see, the market reversed enough for us to get our first profit target pretty easily there. So these reversal points are usually pretty good on the first time market comes back up to it after we get entered. Alright, let me go ahead and pause it. I'll be back with you guys on the next setup. Alright guys, I'm looking at the chart here, and I see another node that has appeared. We've already pushed up quite nicely. We'll see if the market decides to come back down here. We do have the price low for yesterday right there, and price close for yesterday right there, right above us. So I'm not sure how this is going to do.
Order pending.
But we're going to see. We made a higher high here, made another higher high here. So we're just going to have to wait and see if we get filled here real quick. Alright, let me pause it and I'll be back with you guys shortly. And the reason you don't see me taking the edge of this trade is because I'm not really too sure about it. With the previous trade, I took I think a tick before the edge, or beyond the edge, one of the two. But we'll see how this one works out. I'm only going to risk try 2 contracts on it. Alright, be back shortly. Alright folks, we just got one of these brown prints here.
Order canceled.
I haven't taken many of those at all. Buying a limit here.
Order pending.
And it might work, it might not work, but we're just going to try it here.
Order filled.
This is going to be a little bit different. Let me see where all the profit targets are on this bad boy here. Alright, so I need to push that there. And what's our first? Let me see, 77 down to 63. Okay. And I plan on doing that. Now we'll do a 1-to-1. I prefer to do a 1-to-1 even though these have much larger profit target levels. I still prefer to do this 1-to-1 type thing here. Alright, so if we get up to that level, I'll still leave my stop there. Now, you know what guys, let's do it the right way. If the market gets there, it just gets there. If not, it is what it is. We're only risking 13 ticks to potentially make, twice that. So it might be a loser, might be a winner. Either way, it's a good learning experience for us here. Just trying to get these other charts set up on my other screen here. And it looks like we have an aggressive scalp print. That would have been a good trade to take here. Alright guys, let me go ahead and pause it, and I'll be back with you guys shortly. It looks like on this other chart here on the 30-minute we have a pretty strong selling zone here. Market came up and stopped on it, but hopefully we can push through it. How about that? Looks like we have a level right here. Put that one tick below, so it'll hit it if it comes back up to that level. 49.00. I'll put it at 49.01. If it does decide to reverse, there's no way I'm giving up all that profit. We'll just have to wait and see what the market does here. One thing for sure, I'm definitely going to move my stop up. So now it doesn't have to make a new high. As long as it comes right back up to that level, I can hit my first target.
Target filled.
Alright, there it is. Alright, we just busted through that level. Coming up on our second take profit. And we have a trailing print just showed up for me, so we'll go ahead and move this up here. We have a buying low volume node right there. Let's see, 76, 86, 96, so that's about 21 pips in the bag, whether the market continues up or comes down and stops us out. See this purple level right here. I know it's a selling zone, but I'm trying to see from where. Okay, so it's a selling zone from here, and there's also a low volume node at the top of it. So that might be a little bit difficult to get through if we get to it. Just want to put this right beneath that level. About right there, and then we'll if we get through that, we'll just continue trailing. High volume node moved up here, so it might come down, take us out. But either way, it was still an excellent trade, so no complaints whatsoever. We're at the 15-minute mark. Let me pause it, and I'll come back with you guys once we get stopped or once the market starts pushing back up.
filled.
Alright guys, stop just got hit. Market came down right to the tick, touched it, and took us out. But not a bad trade at all. Market just couldn't get through this selling zone right here. Alright, so now we're going to just continue looking and seeing what the market gives us next. Isn't that something? It went down a few more ticks and pushed back up. So if I would have kept my stop maybe down in here, I might have still been in this trade. Let me see what that was actually called. I believe that was a zone trade. Alright, yep, zone trade, that chocolate color. Alright. Alright, we got another print here for 5 contracts. Buying a limit.
Order pending.
Hopefully we'll get ticked in here. Ah, just missed it by about 1 tick.
Order filled.
It looks like we would have possibly hit our order right here on this push up. So if we get stopped out here, we'll just wait for the next print. What I'm going to do in the future is if I miss the entry point like I did right here, I'll just go ahead and cancel the order. Because as you can see, I'm pretty sure this bar right here would have hit our first take profit, and we would have been up at break even right now, and we would have been stopped out. So that's definitely something I'm going to look at doing in the future, because we most likely will get stopped out right here.
Stop filled.
And there it is. But as you guys can see, if I would have been a little bit quicker here, first take profit would have been hit right there. But I tried to get back in after the market had pushed up, so that tells me not to do that again. Alright, let me pause and I'll be back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, we have another zone trade here, but as you can see on the 2-minute chart, the high volume node is at 49.14, which is right here, and that's well before we hit our first take profit. And we'll see if the market even goes up enough for us to get filled here. Nope. So the market didn't push up enough for us to get filled on that trade. And on this one, I remember somebody telling me, you shouldn't be chasing trades. So I should have known not to try and jump back into this trade after it had already passed me. Alright, I'll be back on the next print. Alright guys, we're in the middle of a lower low here. Actually, we just got a buy print. So for 4 contracts. Only problem on this one is that high volume node is right there, and I'm not buying into the high volume node. It's really dangerous to do that, so I'm going to go ahead and skip this trade. As you can see here, we did have a low volume node right here. So we'll see which one wins out. The market, either it pushes up here or it decides to push down. I have no problem whatsoever just sitting this out and watching. We did make a lower low, so this low volume node should be in play. It would qualify as a trade to take. Alright, I'll pause it and I'll be back shortly. Alright guys, if you look here, you can see that the low volume node obviously won out. 49.02 down to 48.92. That would have been our first profit target. Market came within one tick of it here. As you can see here, well, you can't see it, but over here on the 30-minute, there's a sell zone right here that the market wasn't able to bust through. And then also on the 120-minute, we're in the middle of this pretty large sell zone, so taking a short here would have been fairly safe, even if I just risked 2 contracts on it. But no telling if it's going to be able to push through this buy zone here. Alright folks, I'm going to be done for the day here. This is a nice sell zone, but there's no low volume node in here to get short with. Excuse the dog barking. And it looks like we have one here now, but the market's already started its descent. Look at that. Got a buy zone right there. Anyway, that's going to be it for me today. So we'll go ahead and shut it down here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Definitely check out the valutrader.com website. He did extremely well today. He actually held a buy trade for most of the morning here. Can't remember what print he got in on, but he did get in on a high volume node print, and he held it for quite some time, so you should definitely check that out. I believe he recorded it. One of the things he mentioned is when he looks at the chart, he decides if he thinks the market is going to go up or if he thinks it's going to go down, and then he just finds the first print that he can to get in, going in that direction, and then he just holds it as long as possible. And that's pretty much what he said he does every day. And that's why he's able to catch such big moves here. He uses much larger stops and things of that nature. But definitely check out the valutrader.com website. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.